welcome back to Stylish Naija YouTube channel. I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. Thank you all for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you for your love, for your support. I appreciate each and every one of you that has supported me. I actually don't take it for granted. Okay, guys, so if you are new to the channel, you are highly and very welcome. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to Stylish Naija YouTube channel. Hit on the bell also to get an update whenever I upload a new video. If you want to register for our online classes, you can see my number scrolling through the screen. Send me a message on WhatsApp and then I'll give you the details of the classes we have available. Okay, guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be showing you 3 simple ways of covering your corset cups, making them beautiful. So that's what we're going to learn how to do today. It is a simple tutorial, so I'm just going to make it as easy as possible. So I have some materials here that I'm going to be making use of. I have my bra cups of different sizes here already, and then I have my fabrics. You can use any, you can actually cover your corset cup with any fabric of your choice. The first one we're going to do, I'm going to teach you how to cover the regular one, which is the normal plain covering. So I've done this in some of my tutorials before, but I'm just still going to explain it here. So I'll just go ahead. I'll keep those bra cups on the side, and then I'll just take this. So I'll show you how to do that. So we're going to make use of this fabric. So when you are doing this kind of covering, make sure that your fabric, it already has a contour. That's what I mean, like your dart. That's, make sure that you have taken out your dart. So if you see this, the dart is already taken out. Make sure that you have taken out your dart already from the fabric. Just hold a dart and then place that at the center of your bra cup. So you take the center of your bra cup and then you place it, so you can elongate it a little bit. And then what you are going to do, you are just going to start pinning it round. So make sure you can make it as much as you want. So you just start pin it as firm as possible. You can also use an hemming gum for this, so it stays flat. That's, you can add an hemming gum to this side, but most times I don't used to add hemming gum to mine. So what I do, as I'm doing it, I used to pull it very well to make sure that it is very tight. So you keep placing the using the pins to secure it around on all the edges like that. So I'll keep doing that until I finish it to the side. Okay, so you can see I'm almost done. So you keep securing it down with your pins, and then as you do it, you pull it. Make sure you pull it so it does not have any gaping around, and then you pull it. So when we were stitching it on the machine, we're still going to pull it. So I'm just going to leave it. I'll leave this like this. I will not cut out anything. I'm just going to leave it, so I don't. I will just leave it like this. When we're stitching, we're still going to adjust it properly on the machine. Okay, so now we're going to start stitching. Just want you to watch and see. So you just put it on the edge and then you start stitching it. So as you stitch along, make sure you pull it. Make sure you pull it. And then take out the pins. As you're stitching it, you'll be taking out the pins and then you'll be pulling it to make sure that it does not have any excess. You can see what I have here. Just make sure it does not have any excess as you're stitching. Pull it, take out the pins and then pull until you are done. Okay, so you can see, so I finished stitching. So you just trim out all of the excess and then you can see that we are done. So I'll just complete it. So the next one we're going to do now is the one that we're going to be pleating on it. So since we're going to be pleating, you're just going to take a fabric that you know is long enough to cover your that will cover the bra cup. So it depends on how you want to plait it. So you can decide to plait to the side like this, or you can decide to plait it from up down So it depends on what you want. So this I think we should pleat it to the side. That is like do let it be like slanted. You can actually do any design of your choice. So for this, okay, so you just make sure that you have enough, that have enough width. So for this, what you would do when you want to start, you take it like this to the back, like this. You make sure you secure it first from the inside, like this. Secure it from the inside. So after securing it, you are going to have something like this. So with this now, you can start plating. So you can see my bra cup inside. So I'm going to start plating now. So I'm going to start from here. So you can pleat it however you want. So I think I need to still adjust this. I need to adjust it upwards a little bit. Get your pins out, and then you're going to start pleating. Then you secure it very tightly. Make sure you leave a space so you'll be able to stitch it nicely. So you secure it like that. Make sure it is tight and firm. And then you use for this, you're going to be using the edge of your bra cup as guide. That is what you run your hands through. Take it like that. And then you secure it, and then you take. So it depends on how and where you want your pleats to be. So I don't want to cut this fabric, so that's the issue. So you take, so you take it to the top like that. You make sure that it is firm. So it depends on how big you want the plate to be. So you can just, So just take it to the end. So I'll go ahead, I'll continue that way until I'm almost done. I'll come back and show you. Okay, so this the next one we're going to do now is this pleated one. So you're just going to take your fabric, make sure it is long so you'll be able to achieve it. And then this is the tip of our bra cup. So just make sure that you leave at least 2 inches on the side. So and then you create your first pleat like this. So the first pleat, you don't really need to come to this tiny edge of your, that's this tiny edge of your bra cup. You don't need to come there. Just that is why you need that excess on the side. Just leave a little bit of excess and then just create your first split, maybe 1 inch away, that is on this point like this, and then just secure it down, and then come to the top part and secure it. Just choose the part where you want your plate to face. It is optional. So the center point of your bra cup, so the way we are going to be draping it, the top part, if you notice, the top part is going to be wide. Why? We're going to make sure that everything comes in like this. So I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So this is the center point of my bra cup. So I'll take the next one. So what I'm trying to say, this top part side is going to be big, but when we get to the down part, we're going to reduce it. So that's what I'm trying to explain. Okay, so you can see the process is going. So there's something I want to explain to you. So if you notice, you could see that on this center, on this top part, that's this top part, the plates are kind of bigger. So you make them a little bit bigger on top. That's once you drape it, make them big, and then once you get to this down part, you reduce it a little bit. That's you slope it down a little bit. If you notice, you can see the plates, the size of plate that I have here, the numbers, and then you see the down part is a little bit small. This kind of gives it that fits, that gives it the shape of the bra cup. Okay, so you just take it like this for the top one. Once you plait however you want to, so on the down part, once it gets to this down part, you reduce it a little bit, so you can see what I'm doing with my hand. Reduce it a little bit, so I'll just keep going like that. So we can do this in two ways. So once you get to this part, so what we will do now, once we get to this part, these other ones, we're going to drape them like this also. So it will give our bra cup fit. So this ones now, let's drape this one to this side. So I'm going to start draping from this side now. So I'll leave these ones like this, and then I'll start draping this one to this side like this, so to give it that beautiful finish. So you can decide to drape all one way, depends on what you want. Okay, so this next one, I'm just going to take this like this now on the center. So I don't want the gap to be too obvious. So I'll start draping these ones now to this side. It's still the same process. So I'll just go ahead, I'll finish it up, and then I'll come and show you. Okay. Okay guys, so you can see I'm done doing my pleats. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to trim out all, I'll just trim it, but I will not come very close to it. So I'll just trim it out, and then I'll take it to my machine and secure it down. So I'm going to start stitching it from the down like this. So as I stitch along, I'll make sure that all the pleats are intact, that they are not gaping. So I'll just stitch down everything just the same way we did with the first back up. So I'll just go ahead, I'll complete it and then show you how it looks like. Okay, so you can see I'm done. So I'll just trim all of them. Okay guys, so at the end of the day you can see our three different bra cups. So you can see out of all, this is like the most beautiful one. So you can see how beautiful this drip one is looking. And then this one is the regular one that is just straight. So all these bra cups, they are not the same size. I hope you're wondering how come this one is bigger. So these ones are smaller cups. And then the third one is just a regular bra cup. You make it like the first one, and then you can actually embellish it however you want to embellish it with your applique. So it depends on what you want. So you can just make it however you want to make it. And then you can just use all of your applique to just like cover them up. At the end of the day, you're still going to have a very beautiful cup. So all of this you would use like a needle and a thread to attach them. So thank you so much. If you find this video helpful, I hope this video is helpful. I hope someone actually watches it and then it helps us as a guide to them. So thank you so much. If you find this video helpful, please, I would appreciate if you will hit on the like button, and if you have not subscribed to my channel already, please subscribe to Stylish Naija YouTube channel and then hit on the bell also to get an update whenever I upload a new video. So thank you so much guys. I'll see you in my next video. God bless you.